Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dominique Latrice, in case you have never seen my face before. And over here on this channel, I am basically recording my weight loss journey here on YouTube. I also have tons of beauty content, but right now I'm focusing a little bit in this video about my VSG journey. I am 10 months post-op, so if you want to know everything I've been going through being 10 months, literally 10 months today, then keep on watching. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you're notified each and every time I drop a new video, whether it's VSG, lifestyle, or makeup and beauty. You want to be tuned in. Trust me, you will like it over here. At least I really think you will. So keep on watching. Last time we spoke was a couple months ago. I did my 6 month I did my 6 month VSG post-op video, but I was really shy of 7 months at that point. So I've been gone for about 2 months. I have neglected YouTube. I'm sorry y'all, but life happens. So much things has been transpiring these last couple months, just life ups and downs and all around. But I have a lot to talk about today in this video, so I really think it would be informative, inspiring, and just all around understanding of what people experience 10 months out or at any stage. So I really hope this video can make someone feel like, okay, well, I'm going through that. I'm not the only one, and this is not, isn't so terrible. So I want to share my journey 10 months post-op and what I've been going through. The first thing I want to speak about is my stats. In case you're new to this channel, I started out at 308. That was my highest weight. Surgery weight was 288, and currently today my current weight is 225. So that is a total of 83 pounds. Now that is amazing. That's amazing. I know it's amazing. But on my since my 6 month video, I have not lost that much weight. I think I've lost maybe 10 pounds since then, or maybe less than 10. My weight has been at a plateau. I haven't been losing any weight, and I spoke with my doctor, my surgeon actually, and he was saying it's really normal once you hit the 6 month mark that your weight loss really decreases a lot. You lose the most weight at a rapid pace, they say, the first 6 to 8 months. So they say it's natural and it's actually necessary for your body to be on a plateau. But in that time that my body was basically in a plateau, I started to really develop cravings a lot. Like, I actually spoke with someone in my family who had the surgery, and they were saying, like, I'm having cravings like I'm pregnant. And I'm like, that's so crazy that you say that, because I've been experiencing that. And I'm like, why? Like, I've been snacking way more than I usually do, and this is something that I definitely have to get under control, because those are things that led me into being obese in the first place. So the last couple months I have not been eating the way I should have been. I've been over snacking, not overeating, but I've been over snacking when it comes to just snack food, junk food, chips and like that. Chips are just my downfall. I absolutely love chips and crackers. So that's something I have to work on. I was watching this video, and this girl was explaining foods that go down easy that you can eat more of. They're called slider food or something like that. So things like chips, crackers, popcorn, nuts and seeds, those are things our little stomachs actually can have a lot of. Like, I can eat a lot of chips, I can eat a lot of crackers, opposed to prior to 6 months I was not able to eat that many crackers. I would have like a half a handful and that would be it. But after 6 months, it's like I was able to snack a lot more. Like, right now I can eat like 70% of a dollar bag of chips, not like the $2-3. I think it's like $2. I have a picture of it so you guys can understand how much I can eat. I can eat like basically most of that bag in, like, I want to say 30 minutes. I can eat most of that bag, and that's scary because I don't want to get into the habit of overeating junk food all the time. And I know that having this surgery, it's not just this magic wand that's gonna be like, oh, you had this surgery so you're not craving this, or you can just listen, your stomach, the more your stomach heal, the more you can tolerate. The more you can tolerate, the less restrictions you have. The less restrictions you have, more likely you are going to possibly overeat. You really have to work on your mental, and that's what I've been trying to work on. Just because I'm not throwing up once I, my stomach feel a little tight, does not mean I still have to continue to eat, meaning chips and stuff. Now, don't get me wrong. When it comes to like dinner food and lunch food or breakfast, whatever, regular food, I can only eat 4 to 5 ounces of that. Prior, before 6 months, I was only able to eat 4 ounces of anything, 3 to 4 ounces actually. But after 6 months hit, I can eat up to 5 ounces depending on what the dish is. Like a salad with like some chicken in it, or like a regular salad or something, I can eat 5 ounces of that, really good. But something like, say, some chicken and some mashed potatoes, or maybe some pasta, I can only eat 4 ounces of that. 3 to 4 ounces of that stuff that's very dense, have a lot of density in it, I can't eat that much of it. I'm still at the 4 ounces with that. But things like chips, crackers, maybe some applesauce, salad, soup, things like that, I can eat up to 5 ounces of. I can eat a little bit more. But that's something to be aware of. Once you hit the 6-month mark, your intake will increase a little bit, and the restrictions will slowly calm down. You're not going to reach 5 ounces and run to the bathroom and throw up. The restrictions loosen a lot once you hit 6 months. I'm not going to say a lot. They loosen a little. And a little for us with our little bitty stomachs is a lot. It's a lot. And it's very easy to intake way more calories than we supposed to. My surgeon wants me at 1,000 to 1,200 calories a day. And being the fact that I have been overeating with snacks, I know it's possibly that I have overeaten many times within this 2 months, and I think that played not a huge role, but I definitely think it plays a big percentage of why my weight has plateaued. So I just been mentally trying to will myself back into the mindset of healthy options and measuring my food again, and trying to stay away from chips and things like that, just trying to keep them away from me. And it's very difficult being a mother, because when you have kids in the home and you live with other people, whether your spouse or whatever, you tend to pick up on their habits, especially kids. Kids eat a lot of things that's quick and easy, and chips and things like that. Although I make a lot of healthy dishes for my daughter, but my daughter's still a kid. She still loves snacks. So I don't deprive her so much, but I give her a good balance. But when you're on a weight loss journey, it's like you don't want to have no balance. You want to just eat healthy all the time, but that's not the reality. You may get your period, or your kids may be craving something they're asking you for. Now all of a sudden it's in your mind that, oh, that does sound good, baby. Let's go get it. Like, that's where I'm at right now, and I'm just trying to mentally get myself back in the habit of just healthy options. Another thing I've been experiencing is sweet cravings. Now, before the surgery, I never really had a sweet tooth like that. I was more of a salty type of person. I love salty, savory things. That's why I love chips and crackers so much. But since the surgery, I want to say after the 6-7 months, I've been having a lot of sweet cravings. And I try to opt out for the most part for healthy options, but I've been falling victim to like eating sweets that's not low sugar and low calorie, and it's difficult. This is not an easy journey to be on. It's really not. Anybody who say, oh, getting surgery is so easy, that's a cop-out. Listen here. It is not a cop-out. You still have to have willpower. You still have to have discipline. You still have to strive every day to make healthy options, just like someone who has not had surgery. This is just a tool to help us, but it's still challenging. When you've been overweight, most of the time you have food addiction. So it's hard, and I have not been enjoying having these sweet cravings, these sweet tooths. Like, I'm trying to really will myself back into just not getting into that mindset, but I've really been having sweet tooth. So if you're around my 10 months out like me, around this time, 6 to a year, and you're having sweet cravings, listen, do not be alarmed. You are not alone, because I'm having them, and from what I hear, a lot of other people are having them as well. I don't know the science behind it. I don't know why, but I've been having a Kit Katter here and there. Unfortunately, that's just the raw, honest truth. I really have. Another con I am experiencing right now is my acid reflux. Prior to the surgery, I used to have acid reflux. Terrible. I mean, 1 to 10, 10 being the worst. I was at 15, 20. My acid reflux was terrible. I've been on medication and everything, but when I went in for the surgery, my doctor said that I had a hernia, and he said that basically caused me to have acid reflux very terribly. So he said once he fixed the hernia, that I would not be experiencing that, but I'm experiencing it again. And at first, when I had the surgery, it wasn't bad. It went away. I could eat any type of very acidic type of foods like tomatoes and pasta sauce and things like that, and it would not trigger me, bother me whatsoever. I was so happy. But around that 7-month mark, it started coming back and fast, and I had to get back on my acid reflux medication, and I had to watch out for certain things like certain peppers. It's not really red sauce that bother me as much, tomatoey stuff. It's more so onions and peppers. Prior, it would be onions, peppers, and red sauce, meaning tomato sauce and things like that. But the tomato sauce isn't bothering me as much. It's mostly like peppers and onions, and I love peppers and onions on everything. My husband literally gets sick of me adding peppers to every dish. But the acid reflux definitely have come back. So if you're thinking that you can have a surgery and it's impossible to get acid reflux back, you definitely can. And from the research that I've done looking at videos here on YouTube, a lot of people do say that your acid reflux gets worse after surgery. I don't know why, but it does, and I am experiencing it right now. Literally, I'm so gassy all the time. Like, I pass gas so much, like, and it's like it's very different now after surgery, because it's like, long as I'm passing gas, I'm okay. I'm not in discomfort. But if I'm like constipated, or I'm out and I can't pass gas and I'm holding in, my stomach literally blows up so big. I look like a pregnant woman. And it's like I contain so much gas so easily. And literally all day I'm passing gas, and it's so irritating and embarrassing. But this is the unapologetic, honest truth about VSG surgery. So I've been very gassy, and I've been having a lot of acid reflux. I've been drinking a lot of teas at night. That definitely helps, and just massaging my stomach. But I'm very disappointed that this acid reflux is back, because this is not a pleasant feeling. If you ever experience acid reflux, you already know what I'm saying right now. Like, it's so freaking irritating. Another thing, that this one is a pro. Enough with the cons for a minute. Let's talk about hair loss. So around my 4th, 5th month, I want to say around that time, I started experiencing a lot of hair loss. Like, I had bald spots in the back of my head. If I have pictures, I'll insert them. If not, I'm sorry. But yeah, I had bald spots in the back of my head, and my scalp was filled with a bunch of bumps. Like, it was just a mess. It was scabby. It was bald spots. I don't know what the heck was going on. Now, I was aware that I was going to lose hair, but it was like bumps, and they were sore. They were itchy. It was a mess. And the bald spots on top of it, I'm not going to lie, it was a little deflating, just being a woman and experiencing that. Even though, you know, they told us this was going to happen, but to actually see bald spots, it's one thing to just see hair thinning, but to actually see bald spots, that was a little overwhelming for me. I'm not even gonna lie, that was very overwhelming. But I can say around my 9th month, it started to grow back. It started to fill in. The bumps completely went away, and I'm not experiencing any more hair loss anymore. My hair is actually growing a little bit, not a lot, but I don't have any more bald spots, and I'm so happy for that. Another con I've experienced lately, so I was out of town. I want to say this was July. I was out of town, and I was taking a nap. I just fell asleep. I didn't even mean to take a nap. I was waiting on a phone call to come in, and I literally was laying on the bed and I fell asleep without my sleep app machine. If you don't know, I have sleep apnea and I'm on a CPAP machine, and I sleep with that. If it's a nap or it's going to bed, I cannot sleep without my CPAP machine. But I lay down and I fell asleep, and I woke up and I was able to go to sleep for a short amount of time without my machine. I think I was asleep for like maybe 35 minutes to an hour. And usually before surgery, if I would fall asleep without my machine, I would wake up, my head would be throbbing, my throat would be dry, it would be just a mess. And it was very just it pisses me off, because the things you experience being overweight is just, it really sucks. So when I was, when I took that nap and I was able to go to sleep and I woke up, my head wasn't hurting, my body didn't feel sore or terrible. I was so happy. I was like, yes, I'm on the way to eventually not needing this machine. And I just cannot wait till that day come. And I just know that was a reminder that the day is going to be close. It's going to happen. I'm going to get there. I'm not going to need that big bang mask on my face. And yeah, I was able to doze off a little bit. I'm still on my machine, unfortunately, but it's one step at a time. One step at a time. Another con. Let's get back to some cons now. Let's talk about loose skin. I do have a lot of loose skin. It's not terrible. I don't think I'm going to need surgery after I lose all of my weight. I still have a ways to go. Another maybe 70, 80 pounds, maybe 60 to 70 pounds more to go. And I'll show you guys my wings. I do have a little bit of wings, as you can see. It's not terrible, but it's definitely noticeable. It's definitely there. And I also have, I don't know if you guys can see, I can show you my thighs. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I do have jiggle on my thighs. I absolutely hate this, but this is how you know that you had surgery. The loose skin is a victory symbol that you actually put the work in, that I actually did it. And it's a little annoying, but it's actually, I'm grateful, because I know I put the work in. I know I went through the pain and suffering, and I actually went through the surgery. I went through all these steps, and I'm here. But I have been doing a lot of strength training, incorporating a lot of strength training. That's actually one of my favorite parts of working out. I hate cardio, but I do love strength training. I've been lifting a lot of weights, and these actually was worse than what they are now. They were a lot jiggly, and of course, working out is not going to get rid of the loose skin completely, but I do think it plays a significant part in it not being so bad. So I've been incorporating a lot of strength training. I really plan on doing a video showing you guys, taking you guys to the gym with me, showing you the techniques I'm doing. If anyone is suffering with this and just need a good routine or something, I'm definitely going to put that video together. Let me know down in the comments if you guys would be interested in that. And those are all the major things I have been experiencing 10 months post-op. Those are some of the things. I hope you guys can relate to this. I know I'm not the only one experiencing all this crazy stuff. It's a lot more things, but I have a lot more content planned, talking more in depth and carrying on these conversations. Let me know down below, what do you guys want my next video to be? I'm open to anything, VSG related, even beauty related. If you are one of my beauty subscribers, let me know down below. I'm back to the chopping board. I'm trying to come in strong and be more active here on YouTube, because I really love this community, and I want to thank all my new followers, all my new subs. I'm so happy to have you guys here with us on this channel, where we are going through this journey, not just me, but all of us together, motivating each other, lifting each other up. I'm happy for all my new subscribers. I've been getting a lot of new views and stuff like that, so I'm very appreciative. I'm very, very, very appreciative. I thank you guys so much for that. And that's all I have for this video. Thanks so much for watching. If you made it to the end, thank you so much, and I will see you guys on my next one. Bye.